pretty simple video today. Can we increase the cell signal for our cellular trail cameras? I'm in an area of the farm here today that I get very little cell signal. That may be the same situation that you're dealing with. Maybe you would like to operate a cellular trail camera, or maybe you have cellular trail cameras, but in the area that you want to place them, there's very little or no cell signal. What can be done to boost that cell signal? Is there anything that can be done? Well, that is today's video. I'm going to show you some hands-on testing if we can boost the cell signal. I have a couple of cheap Amazon antennas. We're going to be using them and see if that helps. Stay tuned. This ought to be interesting. So as I mentioned, I do have a couple of products that we're going to be testing here. We're going to be putting them on two of the trail cameras. I have a Spypoint Flex and I have a Tactacam Reveal X. I think it's Gen 2.0. But first, let's just get a baseline and I'll show you exactly what type of signal we have just right here with the factory antenna. Then we have a baseline to know right at this spot what type of signal we're going to get, and then we'll see if we can improve that signal. Is there different things that we can do just with the stock antenna and with aftermarket antennas that you might buy on Amazon? So we're going to get a baseline here of exactly what type of signal we have at this exact spot, and then we'll go from there and do some testing. So as I suspected, it is not great signal here. Each of the cameras show 2 bars of signal. If you look at my cell phone, it usually only shows 1 bar of signal. That's one of the things I want to point out. Typically, cell cameras get a little better reception than what a cell phone was. So if you want to test and go into your hunting area with your cell phone and see what type of signal you have, you can usually depend on your cell cameras getting just a little bit better signal. So that's good news. The bad news is if you have no service in your area, an external antenna or some of the things that I'm going to try today to boost the signal simply aren't going to work. They're not magic. They can't produce signal where there is none. The idea and the things that I'm going to try today are to take what little signal there is and try and boost it, or to pick it up and to make the trail camera work better. With that said, just keep in mind the first statement that I made. Just because your cell phone might say 0 signal, maybe the trail camera could pick up 1 bar, and then that means there would be a little bit of signal there that you can try and boost. So now that we have a baseline, we know that our cell cams are only getting 2 bars of signal at this spot. We're going to try a couple antennas that I bought from Amazon, extremely cheap, maybe 10 bucks, maybe $15 a piece. This one here, I can't even pronounce the company's name. I can show you the logo on the box. Both of these have an extension cable, probably about 10 feet long. They both come with a very similar mounting bracket. This one is an all metal, kind of a flexible antenna. I like that idea that it is metal. If critters are going to chew on it, they won't get very far on this one. Now this one still has the plastic housing, so it can be susceptible still to critters chewing on it. It's nice that they both come with an extension cable on it to allow you to get some height, and that alone may help your signal. And they also come with an adapter, so you can reverse the polarity, which makes it that it'll fit virtually any cellular trail camera. So let's put these on and see if we can boost our signal, see if we can get more than 2 bars of signal. Well, a quick update here. I guess we're only going to be testing one external antenna. This one here, before I even got started, as I was mounting it to the first cell cam, pulled right out. The cable came out of the housing. No pressure on it. I guess it wasn't installed correctly, or something broke right off the bat. So the old saying, you get what you pay for, may be the case here today, but let's continue our testing. Guess we're only down to 1. So now I have this antenna attached. This is as simple as taking off the original antenna. Again, if you need an adapter, this comes with an adapter. In this case, you can simply screw this right on, and we're going to give this one a test. This is the BingFu model, I believe. Again, I'll have links down in the description to each of these, but this is probably $8–10 on Amazon. So let's see if that boosted the signal. And it did not. This was exactly as it was with the factory antenna attached. We have 2 bars of signal here. Now the one benefit of this, it does have an extension cable here. So we're going to place this 10 feet up in the air. It is a 10-foot cable, and we'll see if that helps improve the signal. So with my extremely high-tech operation, I put that on a 10-foot PVC pool and got it up in the air, and the exact same results. Still only 2 bars with the Tactacam reveal. So that extension 10 foot up in the air with that metal BingFu antenna, still showing the exact same performance as what the stock antenna was. Now it's the Spypoint Flex's turn. In this case, you do have to use that adapter that they included with the antenna. We're going to turn it on and check our signal here with the Spypoint Flex. And the exact same results. Again, 2 bars of signal, and that's exactly what we had previously. Next, let's place this up in the air 10 feet high and see if that helps. And we have the exact same results, again with it 10 feet in the air. We have still 2 bars of service, which is exactly what it was showing before. Now I have one more thing I want to try, and that is just simply using an extension cable with the factory antenna and putting the factory antenna 10 feet up in the air and see if that makes a difference. After using that extension cable, putting it on a 10-foot pole and holding it above my head, it did not increase my signal. So again, nothing I tried here increased the signal over what the stock antenna was. So as you can see, you probably get what you pay for. I believe these antennas would work, especially as a replacement if you have a damaged original equipment and want to replace that. I like the idea of the metal antenna simply to keep the animals from chewing on it, but I'm not sure you're going to get a huge boost, at least not from these $8 to $15 antennas that you can buy online. So I appreciate you watching. If you have any comments or questions, or maybe you have a different experience that you would like to share with me and others, I'd love to hear from you. Please put your comment down in the comment section. I enjoy hearing from you and learning from your comments. I try and get back to each and every one of you. I want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.